And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Christian Walker.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
If you enjoy my content, please like and subscribe and comment and become a member today.
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. It doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Okay, all set to go. Here's Xander Bogaerts.
San Diego, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
The pitch. In for a strike, and this one is off and running.
First pitch, 640.
And down on strikes he goes. Then there's one down.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Jose Azocar, the next up for the Padres. Swings and misses. Strike one. You know, Zach Gallen was traded twice in his first 3 years as a pro. 2017, the Cardinals traded Sandy Alcantara and Gallen to Miami for Marcell Ozuna. And then in 2019, the Marlins traded Gallen to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm Jr. And a couple of quick outs as we take a look at the Padres lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Jose Azocar.
Well, he's been incredible recently, Boog. Last month, his on-base percentage was over 500. It's just ridiculous, man. I don't think my on-base percentage was ever 500 in a month. This guy's so disciplined as a hitter. It leads him to finding good pitches to hit, and he's got the patience to just take a walk as well.
Juan Soto, the next to hit, takes ball one. That one inside. 2 balls, no strikes. The pitch. That one missed. Manny Machado on deck for the Padres. Next offering is in for a strike. And the pitch. And fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. The wind to kick, the pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Padres down in order. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at bat. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, and today's starter, Yu Darvish. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Digging in, Jake McCarthy. The wind of the pitch. And a strike in there. Darvish, multi-time All-Star. He throws a cutter, a four-seamer, a slider, a sinker, and occasionally works in a splitter. And strike two.
0-2 is the count.
The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here's Josh Rojas, hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. On the ground, and that's a fair ball.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Man at first with 1 gone. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that's in for a strike. Chris, Darvish debuted with the Rangers back in 2012. It's been a pretty successful big league career. He's been an all-star multiple times and a guy with all those pitches. He gives PitchCom a run for its money, I think you'd say. Rojas over at first with 1 away. Out towards right center field. And that should be extra bases. He's in there. And it's 1-0.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
And now it's Christian Walker. Good power, not great in the OBP department. That catches the top part of the zone. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I remember when he came into the league and talking about 7, 8 pitches that this guy had. And wow, you're just scratching your head. If you're a hitter, what do you look for?
Here's the 0-1. On the ground, out to short. And that one finds its way through. The run comes in to score from second. It's 2-0.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding a hole in the defense.
This is Corbin Carroll. In for a strike. 0-1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. He goes down looking.
Batting 6.
Here's the center fielder, Pavin Smith. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. The 1-0. Now 1-1. That one way outside, and that's ball 2. Left-hand batter waits. Fouls one off. 2-2. Left-hand hitter waits. And it's filled up.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Three-two. On the ground to third. Handled by Machado. Out number 3. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the second inning here in the desert. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Padres nothing. Back here in the desert, new inning getting started, and now it's Manny Machado.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Smith under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 9.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. First offering in the dirt. Kicks and fires. Line drive. That takes care of Cronenworth. And there are 2 down.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter,
Nelson Cruz, the next up for the Padres.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Next offering is in for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Padres go down quietly, and they're down 2-0. And welcome back. Bottom of the second. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. The pitch. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. And that's too high. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Kicks and deals. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. 2-2 now. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Nick Ahmed stands in now and watches strike 1. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. This one high in the air to left center. Soto gets under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting ninth, the second baseman.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And that's in for a strike. And a 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
1-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him. Definitely not a partay for Ketel Marte. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We played 2 full. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Padres nothing. Back here at Chase Field, on to the 3rd inning. The batter now is Adam Engel. Gallen, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch.
Ball.
That's off the mark. 2-1. That one ripped. Brings it in, and there's 1 down.
Batting in, the catcher.
And now it's Austin Nola. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. One down, base is empty. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1. Righty to the plate. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Rougned Odor comes up to the plate now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Odor, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. That that one off the mark. Now 2-0. Now 3-0. Xander Bogaerts waiting for a turn at the plate. Three 0 down. There's a strike. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, and now Jake McCarthy.
The right fielder, McCarthy.
The wind of the pitch. And that one just missed off the outside edge. And it's even up. And here it comes. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And he deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Now batting.
Now the number 2 hitter, Josh Rojas. Singled and scored his first time. That's in there. 0-1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And into the pool. It's out of here. He sends it out of here. 3rd home run of the season. It's 3-0.
A hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that, and right there he made him pay.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. In there for strike 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
0-2 now. And that one is inside. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw over to Cronenworth. And now 2 gone.
Up next is Diamond. The first base.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for Arizona, Christian Walker. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That one's in there, 0-1. Walker in his 5th season batting in the cleanup spot, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner.
aggressive.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Just missed. Next offering misses, and that's ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
The 3-1. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it, gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Xander Bogaerts. Gallen back to work. Popped up. Rojas settles under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now here's the speed threat. Outfielder Jose Azocar. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses the mark. The Padres hitless so far in the game. That's in there, and the count is 1-1. The wind and the pitch. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. To first, 2 up, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
And now it's Juan Soto. Struck out swinging his first time. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Foul ball. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
And a good eye there.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Two outs. And there's ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Here's Manny Machado. Flied out to center in his first at bat. Up the middle, Ahmed. They take the force out, and that'll do it. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Padres nothing. Bottom of the 4th, here's the left fielder, Corbin Carroll.
The left fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Outside.
Well, these Diamondbacks showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Puts the squeeze on it, and there's one away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up. And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
And the right-hander deals. Ball one there. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of guys didn't like to throw it because it'd throw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
And strike 2.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
0-2 now. And ball 1.
It's a good take.
Comebacker to the mound. And it gets by him.
The batter, number 13.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Nick Ahmed here to hit. 0 for 1 so far. And that's in there for strike 1. Moreno, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
0-2 now. Good eye right there. Another 1-2.
2-2 to count.
Good eye in that spot.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And he walked him.
Take your base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Throw over to Cronenworth, and the inning is over. So they strand a pair. We've played 4. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Padres nothing. Back here in the desert, ready now for the 5th inning. And here's the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Padres just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And now 2 balls and a strike. That one in for a strike. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Have you ever caught a foul ball as a fan?
Only as a broadcaster, not as a fan. You?
Haven't been in many games as a fan.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
And first offering is fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And now the count is even. The Padres still looking for their first hit in this one. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Walker under it. Righty delivers. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Way high.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Just a weak fly ball this time. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Stepping in for San Diego, Adam Engel. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that one is lifted in the air. Carroll moving under it. Makes the grab. And that is that. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They trail it here 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Jake McCarthy.
The right fielder, McCarthy.
The pitch. That's inside.
Inside.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And that one fouled off. Out to short. To first, and he beats it.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Man at first, next to hit, Josh Rojas. He's already homered here in this one. Bounce to the right, and he grabs it in foul ground. McCarthy aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. Bullpen activity starting up now. Nabil Krismat up and loosening in the pen. Wilson warming up as well. Next pitch is outside, and that is ball one. Left-hand batter waits. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Puts it away for the out. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4 threes or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
Here's Gurriel, and that one is in for a strike. And now the 0-1. That one missed. Hit weakly on the ground. The throw to first. That is the inning.
In the background is a blank spot. Rolling dice.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher, Austin Nola.
Austin
Nola measures 6 feet even, 33 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. Gallen back to work. That one out to right. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
The pitch. And there's a foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one hit to first. Fair ball. Nola round second on his way to third. And that's a double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
So the batting order turns over, and here is Xander Bogaerts. In there, and it's 0-1. 2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out. Strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Walker makes the grab, 1 down.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least 1 run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him. I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
And the 1-0. Bounce to the right side. Marte throws to first in time. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Juan Soto now. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Off the mark there, and it's 1-0.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
The 1-0. Just off the outside part of the plate. And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Odor at third with 2 away. Next offering is down low. Manny Machado waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with 1 swing if he gets the chance.
Right-hander kick steals. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Manny Machado up to the plate.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And that's outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Padres 1. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Christian Walker. And the pitch. Upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
The wind of the pitch. And that one ripped to left. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That does it for Yu Darvish, and not his finest start. Never really looked comfortable out there. We'll have a new pitcher on the mound when we get back. The left-hander on now, Tim Hill. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
San Diego, number 25, Tim Hill.
So a man aboard, Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You know, these D-backs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
And foul ball.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at-bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Runner leads away at second. Runner at second, nobody out. That's a little bit low. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that one clips the corner. Bullpen action for the Padres. Drew Pomeranz getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. On the ground to third. Gets it to first. And they get the out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
So digging in, Gabriel Moreno, 1 for 2. That's in there. That's strike one. Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That one the other way. Odor throw to first. And that is the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Padres 1. Back here at Chase Field, and now the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Leading off from San Diego, the first baseman, number 9, Jake Cronenworth.
The wide to kick the pitch. In the air, left field. Carroll moves towards it. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And a quick out, number 1.
The designated hitter, Nelson.
So here's the Padres DH, Nelson Cruz. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. Carroll throws to second. Not in time. It's a double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Man at second with 1 away. And now here is Adam Engel. First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a pop-up. Marte should have it. Makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Austin Nola digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next pitch misses way outside. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And a swing and a miss. And the Padres waste a chance. So 1 hit is all they get. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Padres 1. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Steven Wilson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Here comes a pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
1-0.
And that's down and away.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2-0. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
He's been swinging it really well lately. The timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's Ketel Marte. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. And downstairs.
1-0.